Calibration of the GazTell 450 is simple and fast. As shown here, the GazTell 450 infrared detector system is made up of the detector and its peripheral but optional accessory modules. Calibration can be performed through either the detector head or, if that's inaccessible, the extension module, also known as the XMO. To calibrate, cylinders of both clean dry air and the span gas will be required. For hardware, you will need a magnetic calibrator, the gas cylinder regulator, and the Delphian sensor gas connector, which comes with 3 feet of tubing. Begin by snapping the gas connector, also called the calibration cup, to the bottom of the detector head and apply clean dry air to the sensor. Using the magnetic calibrator, start the zero calibration sequence by holding the red end of the calibrator over the cal mark on the label for 5 seconds. Apply zero air will be displayed. If you haven't already, turn on the zero gas regulator valve. The display will inform you when the gas flowing has removed the humidity from the sensor chamber to allow the zeroing to begin. The entire zeroing sequence typically takes about 30 to 40 seconds. After a successful zero calibration, zero OK will be displayed. If you get a calibration error, calibration has failed. An unsuccessful calibration may indicate an erratic sensor, a bad zero, or bad zero gas. You should make more than one attempt to calibrate zero. If the zero calibration was successful and nothing more is done, the detector will go back online after 120 seconds using the new zero calibration values. This is only true if the detector has been successfully calibrated before. If this is the initial calibration of a new detector head, span calibration must be performed. Make sure you turn off your gas valve. To start span calibration, connect your span gas to the calibration cup and turn on the gas regulator valve. Hold the red end of the calibrator over the cal mark for 5 seconds. The display will scroll Apply Span Gas or Spanning if the sensor recognizes that the gas is being applied. The spanning sequence typically takes about 30 to 40 seconds. After a successful span calibration, Span OK, Remove Span Gas will be displayed. Turn off the regulator valve and remove the calibration cup. The gas will slowly dissipate from the sensor chamber, but this can be sped up by applying zero air to purge the gas. The detector head will display the gas reading, but will not resume normal operation until the gas has dissipated to less than 5%. If the span calibration was unsuccessful, calibration error will be displayed indefinitely. To clear this, hold the blue end of the calibrator over the cancel mark for 5 seconds. The detector head will return to its original span values and will need to be performed again. An unsuccessful calibration may indicate an erratic sensor or bad span gas. You should make more than one attempt to calibrate span. Please refer to the owner's manual for more specific detail and explanations on calibrating a GazTell 450 detector. This concludes the calibration portion of the GazTell 450 video. Please watch the other GazTell 450 videos for instructions on how to install or set up and configure the detector head and accessory modules.